whatever you're thinking. Anywho, I love this guy, Cwesi Oteng.
Wow, thank you.
You know what? The first time I met him, I'm going to share the story. We were on a plane going to Kumasi,
yes,
and he was going to record the God He Blessed Me video, and it's gone on to win so many awards. So I'm glad I was part of that, even though I just met you on the plane.
Too.
What's happening with you? Obviously, Benny's here, and we're going to be having a bit of a chat with you.
Jam.
What have you been up to, Mr. Cwesi Oteng?
I've been recording and recording new songs, and I had been working on this video. Which,
I Win.
Yes, I Win. We released last week, Monday. Yeah. So there's been a lot of work, performances, and a lot of that.
Cwesi, you're a gospel artist.
Yeah.
That's your genre.
Yeah.
But a lot of the influences aren't your typical soulful African gospel influences. I mean, the song that we played at the beginning of even the show, God Did He Bless Me, that's a very rock, genre background, although the message was Christian. Where'd you get your influences from? Or what pushes you outside the box that we are living in regards to gospel?
I think my influences have been more from outside,
right?
Like Fred Hammond, like a bit of American music, and some African icons also, because I have always wanted to, cross boundaries and like not limit my music to just Ghana,
right?
And only my people understand me. I mean, try to appeal more to people outside the map of Ghana, and so some of the attempts have been very daring, because some of the songs I've had people actually sit me down to advise me that, bruh,
it's paying off for you, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, because my biggest joy is the fact that I represent a lot of Cwesi Otengs that are trying to do something,
right.
And we live in a very timid place where people will try to give you fear first, for to feed your dream, than believe.
So speaking on that, what's probably the worst thing that you've heard? Somebody said to you, Charlie, this is your music there and your gospel. Has anybody even attempted to?
From God Bless videos, I said, "Guy on your gospel video." Like that, But I don't know why people think that unless I have a reggae song, but people have an idea that if it's gospel, it must be reggae. If it's gospel, it must be sad. If it's gospel, people must cry or something.
Nana makes a good point, where she's like, Ghana gospel artist, and she, my enemies, like, because you don't do that, because you decide to be against the norm, and you say you're getting a backlash, why did you choose not to go down that route? And that kind of music is necessary too at some times, but I feel why did you choose to go this route that you've chosen?
Because we need a new day.
A new day up in her.
Shameless plug. A new day. Thank you very much.
We need a new day. We need a new day. I can come and you won't see me if I come in the same style. Do you understand? I'm very young. I wanted to let my young people be happy being Christians, be happy being or listening to gospel music. So.
What would you say to people who think this is just a watered down way of doing maybe pop music or another genre, or what's the word they call it, secular music, that your form is secular and it doesn't fit within the gospel mold?
Yeah.
What do you say to them that it doesn't fit?
I think they will be defining me by their traditional thinking. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that is okay, as much as they think that. I believe that I am called of God. I believe that I I'm a Christian recording artist doing gospel music, and most people also have not heard all my songs. They've heard God Bless Me, so then they put me in the box. Yeah. All right, maybe you get my album, then you understand that I have worship songs or songs that you think is gospel. Do you see? But I wonder how somebody also think that God Bless Me is not gospel, or I Win is not gospel.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Okay, stepping away from religion slightly. I've spoken to a few people, and the girls, yesterday when I did my small freestyle, I don't like the music industry, and there's a reason why I don't like the music industry, and I'll reveal that reason. I don't think people get into the industry for the right reasons.
Okay.
I believe people get in there for popularity, fame, and all the rest of it without there being a tangible talent, or maybe they do have a talent but using it for the wrong reasons. Yeah. What frustrates you about the music industry?
I think my biggest frustration...
Or is there anything that frustrates you?
I think, like what you said, like some... like I always believe that when you discover you can sing, or you discover that you have the ability to compose music, I don't think the first place to go is the studio. The first place to go is your study, your room. I don't know how you're going to train yourself or prepare yourself, but most of the time people go straight to the studio, so they end up recording their
practices.
They are crawling.
Yeah, right. Okay,
they end up recording so you can, and eventually what is put out there is an unrefined, popular thing.
Right.
All right. I mean, if you put your eyes across Africa, you realize that some other people also put out music and they can really sing. You see that this person is very, very, talented. Do you see? And so I think that people must pay attention to preparation and be patient. I mean, what's about being popular and not talented? Or being popular and not what word should I use?
And known for talent.
Yes.
Recognition for our talent.
I want to ask. Our time is almost coming to a close on this. As a gospel artist, it's something that I do that I feel like if you do religious or gospel music, I feel like I'm gonna put you on a higher pedestal because you're singing about God. That if you do anything wrong, or if it's Cwesi Oteng, I'm gonna but he's a gospel artist. He's not supposed to do this. As opposed to maybe pop or hip life, high life, they can go out and say whatever, and they can get away with One Love and Kubala, One Love and Mensa. They can get away with anything. Do you feel more responsible to behave a certain way because you're only human at the end of the day?
Yeah.
To behave a certain way, or is there parts of you that you feel you can't show to the world because of the kind of music you do?
Yeah, of course. There are things that whether Christian or secular, I believe that as much as we are human beings, the people would have things that they are struggling with somehow, or dealing with, or trying to overcome. And that is even one of the main reasons for the song that I win, that people will win over their battles. Okay. And I believe that we also live in a world where people are not merciful, and so they will tag you with things when because and definitely as a gospel artist, as a Christian artist, yes, definitely have a responsibility to live a certain way, because
is it frustrating? Because maybe sometimes you want to go to a club and get down. It doesn't mean you're a sinner. It doesn't mean you're doing something. I don't know. This is just me guessing. Is it frustrating, or you're okay with it?
Well, it depends on the person's desire. Okay, like
I'm asking about you, not
yes.
Your desire.
Good. Yeah, that's why I said the person's desire, because I don't like clubs. Yeah. Do you see? So,
that was just one example.
I'm a very private kind of person, and so it's like that. A Christian artist has a responsibility. All right.
And you got a lot more eyes on you.
Yeah, a lot more eyes on you. You cannot have 10 girlfriends. If another artist has 10 girlfriends, swag.
You can't.
Yeah,
But you can. So,
Speaking of which, are you single?
I'm married.
Yeah, you're married?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to check because somebody was asking.
So all the women, if you see him, stay off.
Oh
He's a Christian married man.
God, he did bless me. He knew what he was talking about, right? So where can we get your album? Did you bring us an album?
Yes.
You did.
I brought you an album.
God is watching. Don't lie.
And the new video is out as well.
Yeah, the new video
Anything
is
else
out.
coming up, like before you leave? Anything on the plug? Shameless plug time.
I think the main thing right now is the video. I want people to check it out on YouTube. I Win official video, Cwesi Oteng, I Win. It's on YouTube, so look out for it. And I want to give big shout out also to my management team, BBNZ Live.
BBNZ Live?
Alvin
in the
you.
crew.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
yeah,
brilliant.
and thank you, New Day, for having me.
Oh, Charlie, you don't worry.
And our New Day music.
Yeah, I win.
Charlie, thanks so much for coming in.
All right, boss. Thank you so much.
Cool, man. So that is Cwesi Oteng. Stay with us.